Good morning everybody. Today is Sunday the 10th of April. 2 more days I think until this country opens up a little bit where I can actually go out and have a coffee outside. But as usual, in the mornings my coffee pot is on. I need it. So this is our kitchen, and there's only, I love to cook, but because we work so much, it doesn't get as used, I think, as what it used to. But I love it. I love my kitchen. We designed it. I painted all the cupboards. I painted actually everything because I love to upcycle. So this unit is an old French pan stand, and it was like this really wood, and I thought, oh no, I can't have that. But I loved it. So I just used, I think it was a very soft grey, and it's a chalk paint and stuff. I love it. So I painted all the cupboards and actually put in all the cupboards, and then very lucky for me that Jeff was on a job, and in there, because he works on very expensive homes, and they was ripping out their like laundry room, and the sink and the taps were in there, where usually Belfast sinks or butler sinks are very, very difficult to get out of houses. And I just said to him a few days before, oh, I'd really like a butler sink or a Belfast sink in here. And he rang me and he said, oh, we're just ripping out a massive, utility room sort of thing, and there's a butler sink and taps. Do you want them? I said, yes, I do. And so that's where I got them from. I am really interested in upcycling. I love it. I think you just, have to do it. Rather than buying new, do it yourself. So this is what I do. So my kitchen may be small, but it's definitely functionable. Kettle for my cups of tea. Well known for my cups of tea and coffee. So this is the kitchen. I wouldn't say this is where all the action happens. Absolutely not. But that's certainly where that coffee happens. So, oh, I love this. I must show you this. This is my wagon wheel ring. I just wanted to do something like wall art in here, where you could, it makes you feel good in the mornings I walk in. I just love it. I just love this kitchen. Anyway, today, the reason I'm doing this video, apart from showing you my coffee, is yesterday we did have this really busy day because I worked all day and Jeff was doing the floor and the units, so you'll see some of them, that footage as well on there. We got the units from IKEA. First time I've ever really brought IKEA. Lovely, really lovely. So I'll put all the product information, and again, nothing I tell you about I'm getting paid for. I'm just showing you what I do. And really, a lot of times what I do is, because I love to upcycle, I will look for stuff that is cheap, that I can do something with, or that is already used, like second hand, and that sort of stuff, and I will paint it and do it myself. But this time, the people I tell you really know me, I very rarely buy brand new. So let's get on to what we're here for. So this is now my office, and as you can see on my desk there, I just love this office because I think you only see that side of it. This is what you would usually see when I'm filming, but this is what I look at, is my beautiful cow pictures. I wanted them in the living room, but I wasn't allowed, so I put them in my office. I absolutely love them, and sometimes I look at them and think, well, there's people sitting on this bench, which is now covered in my Amazon boxes from my delivery yesterday, as I'm filming, and sometimes you'll see me laughing or chatting, and this is where they sit. Now this was the light I've been using, and the camera that I'm using now was the camera that I was using, but of course now, we've changed. Now I can't tell you much about this camera yet, but here it is. It all turned up yesterday. The lighting hasn't arrived yet, and here's the microphone. So gosh, I hope this sound gets better. And I'm going to take all this stuff today round to Dan, my son-in-law, who is so technical. It's just amazing what he knows. And I'm going to get him to show me. But this here is what I'm really excited about. It is like a stabilizer. So when we're out shooting or videoing, especially with the dogs and the horses, you need, don't you? You just need to have, stable, especially when you're running or riding a bike or whatever you're doing. Anyway, I love that unit. Again, the unit that I painted, and that's just a dark grey. And actually the mirror I painted everything. So this is the office. About the tree. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, look at that. Oh. Now Betty Boo. Betty, sit. Betty. What's this? What's that? How old is she now?
8, 9 months.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Right, so you see the video of them coming down, that's now after. And the little bird we just showed you was in the tree, and they've saved it. I'll keep you updated on the little bird.
That was being dried. That was further there.
So I'm at my niece's this afternoon. She's just moved in a couple of weeks ago, and this is where the trees have come down and that from the back. But this is the part of the garden that they're sort of uncovering. And as it's being more and more uncovered, you can see, and they've got the kids' houses up there now. And then that is the part over there where they took the trees down. So it's a work in progress. And as we go along, because I'm always over here, my nieces, we're a big family and we like to show it all. So they've got the bird feeder up already. And there's old Betty Boo. Now Betty is Charlotte's dog, and she's a cockapoo. She's about 8 months old. She's a bit hyper still at the moment. I think her and Dave are going to be best friends. Betty! 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 Nope, she's engrossed. And then, so far, here she is. Betty Boo! What are you doing? What are you doing? See what I mean? So she's lovely, and we'll watch her grow. She's beautiful. So all of our family's got cockapoos because they're stunning, stunning dogs. Some need a lot more training than others, but it's well worth it. So let's have a look at this garden. Beautiful, and these plants probably have been in here maybe 40 odd years, all from bulbs, and they've just literally, where they're sorting this garden out because it was so overgrown, to what it looks like now, we found pathways in it and stuff. And this is where an old pond was that they're doing, and they've had to cut down many trees, and the trees, even though we don't like to cut down trees, a lot of the trees were falling down and it was very dangerous for the kids. So we never take a tree down unless we need to, and then when we take them down we replant other stuff for it and we leave what we can. So this is my niece's house, and you'll be seeing more of this on other parts of this channel. Right, so this is parts of the trees that's left. How tall are them trees? 60 foot? 50-ish, 50, 60 foot trees come down today. And this is the part they're clearing. This is the back part of the garden. We have left some trees. So as we go through the months, you will see it, because Ross works very hard. And so this is going to look amazing when it's done. Gosh, that is like a lot of wood. I saw it when it first started, didn't I? So as the weeks are going on, I know, I'm going to get her to give me some. Yeah. Amazing, you've worked so hard. Anyway, that's the tree cutting, which I missed because Candace was taking so slow. it.